25, 24.
Please.
20 seconds.
Don't screw up this time.
You didn't ask me to time it last time.
I did ask you. I asked you 3 times, which...
I was not paying attention.
Are we at 45 seconds yet? 'Cause
4,
I think I did 2 minutes
3,
last time.
2, 1. Okay, I have had this happen to me.
No.
I left Crocs out in the sun a lot, and I just remember at the end of the summer, I was like, my Crocs are like so small, or my feet got big, and now watching it happen to Phillip, now I realize, no, it's totally that Crocs just do not handle the heat. And Phillip is boiling his Crocs, putting on 2 pairs of socks,
On 1 foot.
walking them around to stretch them out. Is it working?
Oh my gosh, they actually fit.
That's insane. Where's the other ones?
Right here.
Okay, I want to show you how much they shrunk. Can you see how narrow they are? Like, I put them on and it squeezes my heel. Like, that's how much these shrunk.
I couldn't fit this pair
That's nuts.
over my feet.
No, like his whole heel hung out off of these shoes. That's impressive.
They're still a little deformed.
Totally.
But
they'll work for garden.
they literally like shrunk in, like crazy.
It's better than
that's
throwing them in the trash.
That grew an inch.
That's crazy.
Legitimately. It's a little deformed.
Fun fact of things you find out on YouTube. We literally, I'm like, what was it last night? I'm like, what are you watching?
So then what you do?
I mean, look how like, it's like pinched in. Well, you can literally mold it now perfectly to your foot.
Also, don't put pasta in there until I clean that.
Here you go. Oh gosh, yeah. 7, 6, 5.
I'm gonna just call it a day there.
Okay.
Okay, so they're a little deformed and they're really hot, and that's why you have to have a sock on.
They're molding to your feet. How great is that? Look at the difference.
Look at the difference. No joke.
Like,
okay, look.
Actually.
That totally fits again.
That's so great. Crushed it. These aren't even comfortable.
No, they sat out on the deck and it got too hot.
Yeah, so don't leave your Crocs out on the deck.
Okay,
Lesson learned.
Are we at 45 seconds?
I don't know, I didn't start it.
You gotta be kidding me.
This ridiculousness is not how I thought we would start this video.
Well, that's fine.
All right, so while we are fixing
totally
Crocs,
works.
this is our adult time.
Please
We
tell
don't
me.
ever film this time of night because we are either exhausted,
Or working.
or trying to have a little date night. But
Awesome.
did you guys know that we're grinding our own flour? Yep. Grinding your own flour does not even compare to the best, healthiest flour that you can buy in the store. So this is the way we are getting the best nutrients. However, we've been using this hand crank for a couple of weeks, and Phillip quickly decided there is a motor that can insert right here, and then you'll have a power motor, and then we will not be hand cranking. But there is some
the power motor is still half of the one that you want.
Yeah, so this with the power motor is half the price of the really nice grinder that my brother has. It was $350 for that
Top
one.
of the line, and we are not
So
top of the line kind of
this
people.
setup is going to be less than half of that. It's still an investment, and it's definitely just something that was a passion of ours, and it was kind of our gift to ourselves. But yes, I'm standing here cranking my own flour, but there is some nostalgia of just like hand cranking.
Yeah, but let's be honest, that's not even a quarter of what you need for a loaf of bread.
No, and like you pretty much have to put it in here, crank a little bit, go do something else, crank a little bit. We can't keep up with hand cranking. So
but this is half of our organic.
This is our wheat berries and just regular ground flour from our Amish market, and this is just flour from the Amish market.
And I would actually say that this one is fermenting at a stronger rate.
Stop it.
Yeah.
It's coming.
No, it really is.
We're bringing it back to life. We actually, our starter died. We didn't eat wheat for a couple months, so Phillip put it in the fridge. I would like you to teach me. I really want to be the bread maker, but Phillip took initiative and he makes all of our bread, and he's really good.
Elbow.
For real. Good morning, friends. So last night, I just want to thank our sponsor for last night's date, as well as this video. You guys have heard me talk about KiwiCo a lot, and that's because we keep working with them because we love them. And this is the first time, and I can't believe it, we have always utilized it for our kids. And we have always shared it with you of, you guys can do this with your kids, it's so awesome. Well, this time we got the adult boxes and we enjoyed a special date night with Phillip and I. And it was so cool. Ready to see yours?
Yeah. That's so cool.
I thought you would love it.
Oh my gosh, you get to make your own headphones? Is it for real?
For real.
Stop.
Isn't that cool?
That's amazing.
Got all the stuff.
KiwiCo is our subscription box that we get each month for our girls. So what we love is that it has the step-by-step instructions that the girls can follow along. And it also has this extra activity magazine that literally gives us endless entertainment all week. So we have always used KiwiCo for our girls for their STEAM activities, science, technology, engineering, art, mathematics, and they are obsessed. Like literally my kids jump up and down.
I get to make this like Titi did. I get to make one like Titi did. Whoa, that's so cool.
And that's why we are always so excited to work with KiwiCo, because our family loves it that much. And I really want to encourage you guys, if you guys haven't tried out KiwiCo before, you guys will love it. And now that you can see that it is not just for kiddos and you guys can enjoy some time for you. I feel like we find ourselves really pouring into our kids and giving things to our kids, but have you poured into yourself? Because if you are not filled up, how do you give to your kiddos or to your friends or to your family? This has been a really draining year and a half. And if you're anything like Phillip and I and like crafts or projects, this is such an awesome opportunity. Either you're already an amazing crafter and this will give you opportunities to learn new skills and learn new techniques that you can use for other crafts, or you feel like, not very crafty, I don't really know where to start, but this will walk you through.
This is the greatest date we've had in years. We've always said, if you work with your mind all day, the way you relax is usually like with your hands. And if you've been working with your hands all day, then the way that you usually relax is like with your mind. I don't know how to sit down and watch TV without another project in my hands. Is that correct?
True.
Yeah. Never finished movies as a kid. The opportunity to make my own headphones, which I use headphones every day. To think that I could make my own, it's so rad! You can't figure out what colors to do? No, that doesn't seem like you. Why don't we do a mood board? And the color of your rainbow is going to be, oh my gosh. I'm gonna be here sitting next to my bride, making headphones. This is such an amazing, creative, decompressing outlet at the end of a very stressful week. KiwiCo, this one
Hats off to you.
is a mega winner. Comment down below how long y'all have been married. It's really important when you're in like these like marital moments to be interested in your spouse, because oftentimes when the kids are around, we're interested in pretty much what they're going through, and it's equally as important for us to be interested in what project she's got going on right now, what project I have got going on right now. Do you know how artistic you are? You truly are. You're amazing just the way you are, Alex. Nailed it. Are you enjoying this?
More than you know.
I feel like we're nerding out. Can we be honest? Do you feel like this would be an awesome date for anyone?
I think that I'm sad that we haven't done this sooner.
Yeah.
So these adult crates have all different kinds. Phillip did his on our date night. Mine, I am still working on and will be enjoying for a while. This is going to be a rainbow pillow for Cassidy's nursery. So you guys, do me a favor and try out KiwiCo. I am bringing it to you guys because we genuinely love them and I want you guys to love them too. And how stinking affordable is this? just try them out this first time. For your first crate, you can get 50% off on any crate. That includes the adult crates. And you guys can bring that little fun spark back of an interesting, fun date night at home or a craft night with your girlfriends. I'm telling you, you will absolutely love it. Go check the link in the description below and go check out their crates. I promise you, you will absolutely love KiwiCo. Now, we need to get to something that we were supposed to do last night, but we had snacks for our date night. And when we finally read the directions, it said Phillip couldn't eat for 30 minutes. And so now that it is the next day, I am actually super embarrassed to admit that it has taken us this long to get this done. So we are very used to having very high medical expenses every year, and it's usually been infertility every single year. But because that's never covered by insurance, this is the first time that we actually met our max out of pocket for our insurance coverage last year because of Cassidy's NICU stay, hospital stay, and open heart surgery. And I am so bummed that we didn't get all of our medical expenses done in 2020. But honestly, I was so drained, so overwhelmed, and this was the last thing on my mind. But I wish we would have just done it. And I'm kicking myself a little bit, but it will probably be a few $100s, and that's okay for my sanity last year with how crazy the year was. But today we are finally going to be checking Phillip for his genetics to see if Cassidy having her heart condition was just a crazy random fluke, which even up to meeting Cassidy's cardiologists and surgeons, they told us, yes, they told you appropriately that normal kiddos have a 1% chance of having a heart condition. And if the parent has it, you have about a 3 to 5% chance of having a kiddo with a heart condition. Not the same one, but just one in general. But when we found out that Cassidy had not only a heart condition, but almost identical to Phillip's, if she would have had the coarc when she was born, the one that we were all praying that she wouldn't have when she was first born in the NICU, if she would have had that coarc, her and Phillip's heart would have looked identical. Now, she did not end up having the coarc. She did have some narrowing that they're watching, and she looks great and fine, but the holes in her heart are the same. Hers is called AV canal or endocardial cushion defect or atrial ventricular septal defect, AVSD. There's a lot of names for this one condition. And in utero, we found out that it was the exact same condition. Yes, baby? Okay. Yeah, we're talking about you.
We were showing them how to love God and be the first. No, we're having a picnic.
You're having a picnic? Okay, so speaking of, we've got our, as Cassidy calls it, her papi. And this one is her heart with her open heart surgery scar. You don't want me to show? Okay, you use your other one. So Cassidy's heart condition is the same as Phillip's. Do you want to go night-night? Here, you look really tired. Okay, we'll be right back to explain more. So when we found out that Cassidy's heart condition was the exact same as Phillip's, we were very shocked. But even still at this point, the sun's coming from behind the clouds. Nice sweaty man.
Wow. So sweaty.
So sweaty. Oh, I can see. Are the mosquitoes bad out here still?
Bad today.
Okay, I'm gonna go inside because I get eaten alive.
I would encourage you not to be in the shade.
Well, the sun is where it's so bright. It's fine, I just can't see.
Well, here. Seriously, the shade is where the mosquitoes are.
Okay.
I've gotten at least 40 bites on my legs.
Even now, we don't know if it was just a very coincidence that Cassidy got a heart condition and it was the same as Phillip's. So we are followed by genetics, and they had this order for us to put in Phillip's genetics that they test for a carrier of heart conditions. And we should have done it right away, but it didn't really make a huge difference. Like, it's not gonna change anything. So it kept getting put on the back burner. If we just would have opened the box and realized it will take 30 seconds to do this when Phillip first wakes up in the morning, we probably would have done it last year. But we are now in somewhat of a crunch time, I guess I would say. And it's not gonna change anything again, but it will be good to know because we have scheduled our appointment to go back to the fertility clinic. And it would just be very good to know that our next embryo that is ready to go, if there is a high chance that we are going to have a cardiac kid. Now, I know there are some opinions out there. Sweaty.
Where are they? She found her animals.
The entertainment at this house. We are not awesome at having the camera out all day. We just don't. And there's so much dancing and laughter and making up songs that happens all day long. I just wish I had it captured because I want to look back and remember, but I want to be in the moment and not always have the camera out. Anyways. Okay, so I know there's a lot of opinions on why would you have intentionally a cardiac baby. But I want to say, from our point of view and our perspective, I am pretty sure that Cassidy would say, thank you for giving me life, versus not being here at all. And yes, we are very blessed and very lucky that she is very well repaired, and they said her heart could not look better. Like, it looks like a typical heart. Like, so great. Will we have to watch her? Will she have to be followed closer? I asked the doctor, is she allowed to get pregnant? Because if you are a hypoplastic left heart, they really encourage you not to get pregnant because that increased blood flow overload to your heart is very detrimental. So there are some heart conditions where you are in the boat of infertility in the sense where they tell you, please don't get pregnant. But for Cassidy, he said, yes, she could get pregnant. She'll have to be watched, but that's not holding her back from becoming pregnant. Anyways, I don't know why I'm saying that, but it just, that is something that really hits home to us is infertility. And it was very neat to hear from the cardiologist that, yes, that's something that she can experience in her life. With the opinions of, why would you bring a cardiac kid into this world if you knew that you have a chance of making embryos that have a cardiac condition? By the way, another question all the time of, wait, I thought they were genetically tested. I don't understand how you didn't know about the heart. So what they're checking for is chromosomes. They're looking for how many chromosomes, are there duplications, are there deletions, are there like parts of the chromosome that aren't there, are there, a very common one people know is trisomy 21, which is Down syndrome, but there are triples and singletons on chromosomes, not just on the 21st chromosome, it's on all different kinds. So that is what they're looking for when they check the genetics. They're not looking for, is that embryo possibly carrying a medical condition?
You talking about my spit test?
Mm-hmm. So the medical conditions, they would have to know what they're looking for, know where it is on the gene marker, and they would have to build a specific test for that condition. Mm-hmm. That's how you would test genetically for other things that aren't just chromosomes.
Can you just pause for a second? Mm-hmm. I have to give the girls a clue of where I hid their stuffed animals. Kinsley!
Are they on a scavenger hunt?
Think piano music.
That's a giveaway.
What did you say?
They're young.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I see water in your hand. Did you just drink water?
I'm gonna pass out.
Okay, now we have to reset the timer for another 30 minutes.
Should we set the timer for losing a bunch of liquid and gaining liquid?
Okay, let's not faint, but once you have chugged your water, 30 minutes.
August in the Southeast is for real.
Okay, that's known as a non-nap. That's not a nap. You all done? Okay, put your pasties down. Good job.
Mama.
Uppy. Up.
Mama.
Are you happy you're alive?
Yeah.
Heart and all, huh? Yeah? Yeah. Say, I'll take my heart to be here. Yeah, my heart.
Mommy?
Yeah?
Can you come find my mouse boots with me, please?
Oh gosh, we have to look in the garage. I think it's the last time I saw them. Man, the bugs are really bad. I got like 4 bites just being out there for what?
17.
3 minutes? So we are going to be swabbing Phillip's cheek and hopefully getting the results in to find out, is Phillip a carrier to have cardiac children biologically? It would just be very good information for us to know going forward. I'm not going to tell you the exact date, but I will tell you in a month we will be
moving,
having seen the fertility specialist. So that's fun and exciting and terrifying and
my birthday.
And your birthday, it is your birthday.
Right now we are moving our bed.
okay, you tell them then.
We're moving our bed from
Phillip?
this side.
Uh-huh.
From this side to this side. That side.
Phillip and I are big, huge fans of change, and we always love to move furniture around and just get like a fresh start. I feel like it helps you deep clean, just move stuff, feel fresh. So for just a little bit, we're gonna move their bed to this corner and their little reading nook to that corner. First little before.
Mom, can I get this?
Yes, you can get that.
I'm carrying the tent.
This is amazing!
I'm right under it.
This was everything Daddy dreamed it would be, minus the bookshelves. Don't.
I know, we gotta scooch those over.
No, I want to leave the bookshelves because I have nothing.
We'll just move them over to here.
True story. When I was a child, Daddy would move his bed like twice in the summer, once in the winter, 3 times in the spring.
It's so fun.
It's a thing. Moving the bed around is a thing.
That's so fun.
It's a great size room. We can totally move it around multiple spots. This one and that one. That's about it.
Yeah.
I
so good.
just love it. Tell me what your favorite part is.
My favorite part that I have a side and I can look out the window.
All right.
Hi guys, so right now it is nighttime. I'm in my unicorn pajamas. I'm in my for butterfly pajamas. There's Mom. She's cleaning up the whole house. Not the whole house. Not the whole house. Just cleaning up some of it. Yeah. We are going to watch a movie called The Little House on the Prairie. They have a cabin where they travel across the world, and then they find a house. They build a log house where they said they're gonna live in the country, so that's where they are gonna live. And they don't live near us. They live in Wisconsin, and so that's very far away from us. And they're just pretend. I know, but they're just making a movie. It is a good book, and you should watch it. There's books and there's movies. There are books and movies about Little House on the Prairie. We have one, which is amazing. And it's Laura's birthday. And it's Laura's birthday. Titi, it's a chapter for Titi. It's a chapter book for me, and I got one for my birthday. And kids want to watch this one. There's a light. We were yellow. We're yellow now. We were yellow. So if you want to, back to Lisbonburg. Well, we are in the Lisbonburg area. So if you want to watch Little House on the Prairie, it's the Prairie. If you've never watched it before, just type on, and if you speak it wrong, video us back to see, and we'll video you back.